Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're not just reacting to any song, we're reacting to a specific moment in recent film history, which basically involved the most unexpected choices when it comes down to musical scenes. We'll be reacting to Ryan Coogler's 2025 film The Sinners that has recently made history at the Oscars. We'll be reacting to the song Rocky Road to Dublin being performed by Jack O'Connell's character Remick. What's good, everybody? This your girl Lita Molly. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me, and if you like my content, go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button so YouTube can know to suggest you more content like this. Now, as I was saying, we'll be reacting to the song Rocky Road to Dublin from the 2025 movie Sinners. It has recently just made history as it's got 16 Oscars nominations, winning Best Actor by Michael B. Jordan, Best Original Screenplay for Ryan Coogler, and Best Original Score and Best Cinematography for Ludwig. I hope I said the name properly. Now, for a little bit of context, I will not be spoiling the movie for the people that haven't seen it. And by the way, if you haven't seen it, where have you been? It's good. You should watch it. So this is a movie that's about twin brothers, Stack and Smoke, both played by Michael B. Jordan, that decide to leave Chicago to move back to their hometown of Mississippi. This movie is set in 1935. As they move back to their hometown in Mississippi, they decide to open this juke joint in order to, yes, make money, but also to gather the black community in the name of music, black joy, and black love. Throughout all of this and them setting up and opening for the first time, there is this set of vampires. I think it's 2 or 3 vampires, I don't quite remember, but the lead of the vampires is Jack O'Connell's character Remick, who descends eventually on this juke joint wanting to befriend the black community because basically they were drawn there because of the music. They're enchanted by the music, so they descend to this place and claim solidarity in order to destroy it. Now, enough said from me. Let's go ahead and check out Black Road to Dublin from the movie Sinners.
You don't hear that?
That's eerie.
They're playing music.
Okay, so at this point, Remick is coming through to the juke joint with the other people that he's already turned into vampires. So when they all come through right now, they're gonna be like all bloody. They come through to the juke place in order to turn even more people. Outside we have Stone as well as Sammy, who I think are basically kicking someone out of the bar. But the atmosphere so far is so eerie, it's dark, it's beautiful. You already know something crazy is about to happen.
For to banish ghosts and goblins, a brand new pair of brogues to rattle over the bar and frighten the dark.
Let's get back inside. Come on.
To Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, in the merry month of May, from me home my stars left the guns of Joe were nearly open out a salute to Father dear. Kiss me, darling, mother, drunk
that is really good as a scene.
Mother then off to reap the corn, leave where I was born, got a stout black corn to punish.
It is so easy for this scene to draw you in. You forget a little bit that we're talking about a massacre and vampires that are killing, because Remick is telling a story. He's got all the other vampires chanting and clapping behind him as they're following along into this incredible ritual. But if you pay attention to the song, it's actually about oppression. It's originally a 19th century folk song written by D.K. Gavin, the Galloway poet. So the song tells the story of a man leaving his hometown in Ireland to seek for work in England, but facing nothing else but hardship. Remick is trying to appeal to the black community, trying to mention his own oppression. As an Irish that was also oppressed, he's basically explaining that he's been through a lot of hardships too, and he knows how the black community feels. Everything in this moment of the scene is about dancing and clapping and trying to belong, but the visuals of it and the spirit of it is so foul and it's so terrible. He's trying to assimilate to the black community, but he's actually oppressing them too, disguising as a sheep when he's actually a wolf. Remick sings this to say, I know how it feels to be an outsider. Throughout the whole movie, even Sammy, one of the main characters, is the wonderful, beautiful guitar player and a singer who shares his music with his community. And he's partially also the reason, that's true, as to why the vampires descended on them, because it's said that his guitar, his talent carried this curse that just brings darkness with it. So allegedly, this is how the vampires got to them, because they heard Sammy's music. But at least Sammy was sharing his music unknowingly of the effect that this music would have on people, like luring the darkness. And also he was sharing his music with his community because he wanted to uplift the community, which is also what the twins Tack and Smoke were trying to do. However, when Remick comes into play, he comes in as a wolf that is disguised as a sheep. It's clearly realized that Remick was not sharing anything as far as his music, his talent. He was imposing it. He wanted the black community to let him inside, not to share, but rather for him to take and then impose his own thing, which was basically him turning them into vampires. So he offered, instead of an exchange, he kind of offered cultural consumption and oppression. It's so rhythmic though. So that's it for the scene of Rocky Road to Dublin. One thing that I kind of, I don't want to say that I didn't like about the movie. I just felt like the whole movie was short. I mean, it's the normal length that all movies have, but I felt like it carried so much weight that when it was done, I just wanted so much more. Like if there was a part 2, part 3, which there's not probably gonna be, I would still be into that because that's how much I love the movie. I loved every single musical piece in there, the acting, the writing, the historical, racial references. Like everything about it is just so golden and wonderfully put together by the director that, like, all I have to say is just tip my hat off and say chapeau. Now let's get back to the song and talk about the elements that have made this movie really deserve the Oscars nominations, but they should have had more Oscars. Like Ryan Coogler, who should have definitely have Best Director, which he didn't. The movie as a whole tells us that music can be so powerful that it can pierce the veil between life and death. It can tell history and it brings together communities. Sammy's blues and his music brought people together. It was that strong and powerful, but it also lured in Remick, who ended up just wanting Sammy for himself. The metaphor of the vampires in the movies is not just to see them as monsters, but it's beyond that. They're also cultural appropriators. They take what isn't theirs, and at no point in the movie are they genuine, because in the beginning they were also trying to appeal to this couple that was basically from the KKK, and once they asked for the couple to let them in because that's the only way they could come into people's houses, they started saying that they were like the KKK couple and they believed in solidarity and stuff like that, and that's how the couple let them in, and they ended up killing that couple. And then after that, that's when they got lured in by Sammy's music. So at no point in the movie where the vampires ever honest. The most scary thing about them is that the way they did it, like the way they were dancing, the jig and all that stuff, the way they sung was very appealing to a lot of the other people that ended up turning into monsters at the end. So you guys let me know how you felt about this song altogether. Have you watched the movie yet? What did you think about it? What was another song from the movie that you enjoyed? Personally, this is one of my favorites. There's other ones that I also liked, but this speaks volumes, and it kind of also makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable at times. Anyway, Ryan Coogler does not give us easy answers. All he does is give us a vampire that can really sing and dance while preparing to consume the very same people that he claims to want to be friends with. You guys let me know how you felt about it in the comment section. If you have not done so yet, please don't forget to go ahead and subscribe, because next time we might go ahead and actually explore another song from another piece of film. So if you have any recommendations for that, let me know in the comment section. Until next time, see ya.